Putin, Moscow will respond forcefully to Ukrainian attacks.
Here's a summary of the article.
We process your data to deliver content or advertisements and measure the delivery of such content or advertisements to extract insights about our website. We share this information with our partners on the basis of consent and legitimate interest. You may exercise your right to consent or object to a legitimate interest, based on a specific purpose below or at a partner level in the link under each purpose.
This post received a score of 46,000, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Putin is the kid who calls timeout when he's cornered during tag.
Putin is the kid that bullies everyone but squeals and runs for mommy when finally punched in the nose.
So he's Cartman. Oh shit, he is Cartman.
But not funny. Cartman would also be very unfunny if he were real. Trump is old Cartman.
Almost as fat at this point.
Well, they had to limit Cartman's size so he'd appear realistic and easier to animate.
Beefcake.
Go home, no one will attack you. Walk into other people's spaces, get attacked.
You don't get it. He called dibs. That territory is now Russian.
Licks Ukraine.
You lick it, you keep it.
I feel like SNL needs to do a skit with a Putin lookalike desperately trying to find what to lick to prove that Ukraine is his.
Chernobyl reactor number 4 hopefully.
Russians can't defeat soldiers so they kill civilians. Pathetic. Imagine going from having the second best military in the world, to having the second best military in Ukraine. All over the course of like 7 months.
Third best. Ukrainian farmers probably have more functioning vehicles than Russia at this point.
That's because farmers know the value of repair and maintenance, while the Russian military only knows the value of pocketing the repair and maintenance budget.
Some random hillbilly with 15 years of John Deere tractor jailbreaking, sensually stroking a stolen Cold War tank's tracks. We're gonna have some fun plowing those fields, baby.
Greater than hillbilly. Finally, a commonality between the Slavs and rednecks that I can convince an Appalachian man still living in the 1800s of.
As an Appalachian hillbilly who supports Ukraine, I absolutely loved Hillbilliat.
Hillbillies, hillbilliots.
I recommend reading it like this. Putin. Moscow will attack civilians until Ukraine surrenders. We have no other way of winning, so we have to use terrorism.
They've been executing Ukraine civilians from week 1.
People to this day misinterpret the 45,000 body bags Russia purchased prior to war in mobile crematoriums. They thought Ukraine will collapse and that they would take Kyiv in 3 days. Those body bags were for the people on the kill list they prepared. In occupied villages and cities, they have abducted, tortured and killed veterans of the war, their families, teachers, specifically those that teach Ukrainian, local activists, etc. They cannot kill all of them now, in their preferred way with hands bound behind their back. So they terrorize the country with rocket strikes.
Don't Ukraine have the capability to do the same though, aka fire missiles at Russian cities? Edit, didn't mean at Russian civilians but the ability to reach military targets inside Russian borders, cities.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.